Hello everyone, I'm Renown Zero. We are back again talking about the two Spurgs that we've been going on about for the last couple days. Tiso Spencer and Vonster as they continue to spurg and cry and moan and whine about anything Rippaverse is doing because that's the only way they can stay relevant. That's the only way they stay with people talking about them is they have to consistently talk about Rippaverse bad and Black Man bad because they can't get over the fact that Eric July is successful, more successful than they'll ever be, made more money than they'll ever make, have more fans than they'll ever have. They have to constantly spurg out and cry and melt down completely over on Twitter, and we're going to go through it all today. As usual, you can always go to the store for the Rippaverse. They have all the merch here, most of the merch anyway, from the past couple of campaigns, including the Yara #1 campaign that did just wrap up on Monday. You can get Blade Devil 2, Chains of Blood, sitting at 158k, more money than, of course, Vaughn will ever see, because all he does is spurg and cry and complain online. No, I'm not counting your money, I'm just stating a fact. You'll never see this type of money because you don't just focus on your product. You sit there and cry about everything every single day. You've been spurging about the Rippaverse for the last 4 or 5 days. About people having crowd funds for statues, for Yaira statues. Get in on Blade Devil 1. I think it's an awesome book. It's a great read. For anyone's into that more anime and manga style, you can get the first book here for just $10 plus shipping. And if you want to get in on Blade Devil 2, of course, you have the Blade Devil 2 campaign. Then next up we have Phenomenova from Vaughn Coleman, currently sitting at 207 backers, $12,000. Great guy. Had an interview with him. There's an interview with me, with him on the channel. Check it out in the live streams. And all the links to these campaigns will be down below in the description of this video. Now, it starts off with Alejandro Garcia, by the way. We'll just kind of throw a few nuggets in here and there. But apparently it's not a partnership. It's a production agreement. It's like saying you go to the Joe Kubert school when you just have the books doing the correspondence course. And I'm like, it's a partnership. Keep coping and seething, you jealous clown. Because you're not actually doing anything as far as I can tell. All I see is, again, you crying about the Rippaverse and posting in my tweets all the time. Or almost all the time. We have other individuals who call me this name that literally means nothing. These guys are just dumb, and they think everyone who's not them is a lolcow. They still don't understand that the name comes from nowhere. Outside of me being or looking like a biker, which I would love for any of these clowns to go to the actual city of Sturgis during a biker rally and actually try to talk a bunch of nonsense that they talk online to those people, because I guarantee they won't do it. And I say to him, define simp. Also, who is Sturgis? I don't know who that is. My name says Renown Zero. I don't know who this person is. But let's continue, because apparently I'm a simp, which they don't even know what that means, because they just throw it out there. This individual saying, can Todd McFarlane and McFarlane Toys please clarify the agreement with Rippaverse? I already know you're a troll. Everyone should know that you're a troll, because all you do is cry about Rippaverse. There has been issue with Eric and his fans in the past with other businesses, and then you go and tag the Isom Church ministry or whatever, talking about, we're trying to keep his fans and himself in check. Like, who are you? You're just some random troll. Just like the troll that got the frivolous lawsuit put up with the ministry and the name Isom. Talk about you're not an SJW. Yes, you are. You're tagging Todd McFarlane, and you're tagging the ministry. You're a troll. You're an SJW. I said there have been no problems with the people you were tagging, but it's cool that you think you can revise history. Trolls gonna be trolls. Eric really needs more intelligent haters, and so do I. Of course, we have Dark Shadow Logan saying new Rippaverse payment plan for financially tapped out Supermax Sturgis, because they're trying to say these are the type of weirdos that literally are brokies. Try to claim that no one else has money, even though I put in for the I Want It All with Yaira #1. Put in for the all-in tier for Shane Davis's book, and put in for the creative signature tier for John Malin's Godlike. But somehow, I'm the brokey, right? Meanwhile, I have, again, statues that cost more than the Yaira statue. You freaking clowns. Literally 3 of them right there, up there. So they can go further into debt in order to show subservience and perhaps hear their name from the man himself. By the way, I don't care if Eric July shouts me out, he has shouted me out multiple occasions, but of course, anytime I mention anything like that, you guys shift the goalposts anyway, as you always do. You always shift it to something new and something honestly homoerotic, because you guys are weird and you're absolutely flaming and closeted. So where I say new goalpost shift for Black Man Bad, Brokey cries about how grown adults spend their money, the exact same thing that Vonster does. This just shows how much these guys clearly know nothing about how payment plans work, or even how this one specifically works. Eric July really has broken these weirdos. It's to the point that you cry daily. This narrative of I need validation from another man is some feminine soy-fueled behavior they learned from their frog daddy. If $500 taps you out, you need to find a new job. Cult mentality on full display. Absolutely. That's exactly what they're doing, fighting their homoerotic. And this individual, Unearthing America, makes a great point. If 500 taps you out, then don't spend it. He can afford it, but it wanted to space it out for flexibility. I mean, things happen. You always want to leave yourself liquid in case of emergency. And I said, exactly. You realize you're calling fellow Ripperverse fans brookies. By the way, this is brookies, not brokies. As there's numerous of them trying to crowdfund is what this person put to get a statue. I'm like, I'm literally not. Get a life. Get a life, says the guy who spends the majority of his time on YouTube and Twitter talking about Eric/Ripperverse. Yeah, okay. Define majority. I literally don't. I was on vacation for a week and barely on here. For as much as you hate watch my Twitter feed, you clearly don't know anything about me. This is why you're retarded and low IQ. Shut up. Just shut up. Because you clearly don't know nothing. And of course, EVS has to chime in on it, right? He says, this is unreal. Get into debt with Eric July Ripperverse product. You know, because more people spend money on Ripperverse than your trash that you don't ever get out to people. Well, you haven't got out your late stuff to people. People are apparently still waiting on Cyberfrog 2 and Cyberfrog 3 and Rainbow the Brew and everything else. People are just starting to get Snowman, apparently. And how long did that take? Like 2 years? You have so much late product, it's not even funny. It's pathetic at this point. Look who also doesn't agree with payment plans because Rippers cannot make things convenient for customers. It's pretty convenient for people who needed a payment plan. It's unbelievable how angry these broke bitches are over someone selling a comic book and offering optional collectibles with easier payment plans. I bought my Yard Grade with ungraded copy through Klarna. I don't see the issue. People just want to hate. Why is it okay for Nike and big retail to do it but not Rippa? Because it's Rippa. It's Ripperverse. That's why it's not okay. According to these weirdos. That's why it's not okay. This individual is still crying about me from a video from almost 2 days ago. I don't want to watch it because I know in my heart it's going to be Sturgis screaming at the screen as he reads everyone else's tweets, not just my own, because you're an idiot. You're an idiot. You don't know anything. It tweets back to himself. It's why I never acknowledged him, and it's pointless to even mount an argument when I'm sure he missed everything about me thinking about the collaboration was a major win. I don't really care, because you're an individual who claimed that Yara #1 wasn't going to hit $1 million, and it hit $1 million in less than 24 hours. And I know you have a bias, so I don't really care. I personally don't care. And I said, you didn't watch it, yet try to predict what happens. You're a racist piece of crap, and you let the mask slip because Eric made a tweet about wanting to help Nick Rekieta. Congrats, Brokey. You sell stuff in order to buy stuff secondhand, and you're still crying about me almost 2 days later about the video. To which he responds with, I don't need to predict. That's literally what you do in your videos. No, it isn't, because you're an idiot. I'm literally reading your tweets, so you just sound like an absolute moron right now. You scream at the screen and shout at yourself reading back your own post, literally not screaming. It's odd behavior. It's called monetizing haters like you. I monetize you as much as I possibly can because it's so easy because you're such a low IQ brainlet. People sell on eBay all the time, so you admit that you have to sell something on eBay in order to buy something from eBay rather than buying direct from an individual to support them directly, but you instead buy from someone who has Inglorious Rex 2 and not directly from Shane when he has a website where you can buy direct from him. I literally make more money than you on an annual basis part-time. No, you don't. I can tell you don't, because if you did, you wouldn't have to sell something in order to buy something else. You'd be able to just buy it. So clearly either You're living you're living over your means, or you're lying, which I believe the latter, that you're lying. I'm not living with my mother pretending to take vacations. I literally took a vacation, you freaking idiot. And no, I don't live at home, you crackhead. I'm sorry you're so unintelligent and have the IQ of a gnat that you really think that because you're so dumb, you listen to anybody else who's against me because that's what a cult does. You literally listen to whatever somebody says to you, even though it's a lie. Now, if you want to prove me wrong of how much of a brokey you're not, I don't literally have statues that cost more than Yaira, you clown. You literally said I couldn't afford it. And you proved that you're a brokey because you had to sell stuff online to buy other stuff. You can do it any way you choose fit. I'm not going to do anything you're saying because to me, I don't have to prove anything to you. Although I've already proven that I can afford a Yaira statue, you idiot. Until then, stay mad and cope because, first of all, part-time, I can already tell you don't make more money than me. I personally don't give a crap. You clearly care about my money more than I care about yours. But the fact is, you want to sit up here and call other people brokies when your brokey ass can't even afford a $25 comic book from Shane Davis. Stay mad and cope with me being great because I'm right and I'm right because I'm great. You're an idiot. You're an absolute moron of an individual. That's why when you made an AI version of yourself, you still kept the 2 liver spots on your bald ass head. And then you tried to use the insult of my hair graying or whatever, yet I have hair and you don't. You jealous, copious fuck. You can't prove a single thing you said, you clown. I work 10 to 12 hours 5 days a week, you effing idiot. YouTube and Twitch are both extra revenue streams. You ever proven a single thing you said? You listen to individuals that don't know anything about me and call it a fact. You're a broke bitch who can't even afford Inglorious Rex without selling a different product while trying to crap on people who want to use their own extra money on products they truly like and want. Meanwhile, you sat up here and bought Yaira 1 even after you said the Ripperverse sucks. You're a literal tard who wishes you had money and you project so much BS on this app. Clearly my videos of you anger you that you have to talk about it and count how many times I've talked about you. Maybe if you just shut the F up, I wouldn't be able to make content on you, lonely, pathetic simpleton. Also, this individual, I'm not sure you're all there considering you're obsessed over me and a Sturgis individual who isn't me and a black man being successful in the indie space. So he tried to claim that I'm not all there. Congratulations, superfans exist. I'm not one of them, but thank you for calling me one, even though there are other people who spend a lot more on Ripperverse than I ever would. This individual who said, get a life. I spend majority of my time on YouTube and Twitter talking about Eric and Ripperverse. Meanwhile, I said, you spend majority of your time talking about Eric and Ripperverse. Literally, no. Shut the F up when grown folks are talking. Keep listening to your cult leader, the Frog Daddy, as you continue to be wrong, you low IQ brainlet. So I showed him 6 videos I did recently. By the way, 11 days ago would definitely prove that I was on vacation. I even put a post out, you clown. Because I love people who love to hate watch me and they don't know anything. So, 1 video was Ripperverse related. Just 1. Just 1 out of 6 that are here. Which, by the way, this one, 1100, was about Shane Davis being smug to another customer. And the one talking about Japanese gamers destroying Kotaku over Assassin's Creed Shadows did better. Did better. This has nothing to do with Ripperverse. Did better than the one that had to do with Shane Davis. Even the video where Ripoffverse was crying about Nerdrotic and Critical Drinker did almost 3 times as many views as this one, where the announcement for the Ripperverse was there. And again, the only part of this video that had to do with Ripperverse was the announcement of the partnership. The rest of the video was about me clowning on Tiso and Vonster being absolute morons. With Vonster trying to shame somebody for crowdfunding a statue while the fan's mother is terminal. You freaking clown. Thought though I was a bit hyperbolic, because here comes the goalpost shift, as I say here. A nice goalpost shift. First it was Eric / Ripperverse related. Now it's Eric Ripperverse drama related. I don't do drama related content. I do commentary. I'm not EVS your frog daddy. So let's go to my channel real quick. Ripperverse, Smug Davis, Activision, hiring DEI, Sasquatch Shadows, a Valorant Twitch streamer, Ripoffverse being upset. These two clowns talking about a song that came out called White Pilled. Again, about Shane Davis saying I'm trying to sue him. Vito being upset that Doug TenNapel didn't like his garbage book. Kotaku going after Smash JT. EVS brings the receipts. This is again commentary based on videos and clips. This one's about Helldivers 2. This one is about a update for Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Me monetizing my haters. Another Helldivers video. So please, this one isn't about nothing. This is about Paper Mario Remake being censored. This one's about a cast member in Disney's park being trans. Literally, how many? What? Barely this one? Where? Out of 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Maybe one? Maybe one. Just one. Just one. Out of 20 videos was about anything Ripperverse related. So, go F yourself, clown. Sturgis called us racist daily for non-racist things, just like SJWs, means he lost the argument. I don't know who this person is, but last I checked, your frog daddy said we only like Eric because he's black, and we're looking to say we have a black friend to somehow prove we're not racist. Tiso calling Eric the N-word with the hard R is racist. These clowns, I swear. By the way, who is us exactly? Clearly, you need to read a book and look up the definition of daily. I don't think about you weirdos on a daily basis, or at all, once I'm off Twitter. Like you think of me or this individual. You guys are content, and that's about it. If Ripperverse is winning, why are you so mad all the time? Who's mad? I'm laughing at you clowns. Because you literally just don't shut up. You literally do not stop talking about something you don't like. And it's fun to call out the lies you clowns spew all the time. And the hypocrisy of you clowns all the time. I feel sorry for you. You got taken in by a YouTuber. What? I got taken in by what? Who zero real business sense. From a guy who's supposed to be a writer, can't even write a proper tweet. He's just a guy exploiting a group of YouTube fans who can't make a book worth a F. According to who? You? According to the guy who can barely get 5,000 backers, you have less than 5,000 backers on 4 projects? You? Of all people, with your 7 likes in almost 2 hours? You got 7 likes. No one's backing you up because you're wrong. When I say clearly your own backers don't give a crap about your books, you're sitting, you got 324 backers, you actually got 2 more. On your most recent campaign, I'm not mad, lol. I laugh all the way to the bank with my multiple revenue streams, because it's funny how clowns like to take down my revenue stream. They care so little about me, and I'm such a lolcow, yet you had individuals trying to take down my Twitch channel a couple months back. But I digress. I don't know who this person is, but the fact you have to keep calling me that tells me you're a brainwashed, flip-flopping weirdo who does whatever your frog daddy tells you to do. That's why you have yet to get another 6-figure campaign. 1 out of 4. You sound like a jealous puppy dog looking for attention from anywhere you can get it. Continue to insult potential customers and fans of a different fandom. Let's see how far that gets you. That works so well for the mainstream comic industry. If Ripperverse is such a failure, why are you so butthurt? Because that's what you actually think. You actually think Ripperverse is a failure, and you're butthurt about it all the time. And also I said, zero real business sense. The guy who has made $8.9 million versus the guy who's made about $250K, tell me which one has zero business sense. The guy who focuses on giving the customers what they want, or the guy who sucks the teat of someone who drama farms for 4+ hours daily, who doesn't deliver 4+ year old late books? Which one? Making money, he says, money off your YouTube audience with bad product is not good business. It's common. Bad product according to who? You? Congratulations, you have an opinion. Like everybody else. I see more people saying Rippaverse is good than I do saying bad. And the only people really lately I've seen who said it was bad are anybody who follows EVS, because they just listen to anything he says. Making good books and marketing them well is good business. Stories that bring people back is good business. Literally, people come back all the time. That's why you have repeat customers for the Rippaverse. The lame brain idea that you give the customers what they want is anti-art and anti-progress and anti-entertainment. It's what Disney does with its focus groups and committee-made entertainment, which Eric criticized for years. No. They had focus groups based on SJWs, based on peace with people who weren't actually fans of the product that they were trying to get the feedback from. Dummy. Eric gets feedback from people who actually bought the product. You come up with something new that they don't know, they want until you give it to them. That's why so many people enjoy my stuff and so many people find Rippaverse soulless and bland. Who is so many people? Please, show me someone who's not in your cult that doesn't like Rippaverse, that finds it soulless and bland. Because those are the same people that you're talking about. The people that are in your frog cult with the CG Frog Daddy. I said, clearly your product isn't great. You've sold to less than 5K people. Congratulations, you have an opinion that you gained from your Frog Daddy with your flip-flopping self. People kept coming back for more Rippaverse merch and books every time. I've seen the repeat customers. You market yourself as an absolute dickhead who shames people for crowdfunding for something they want. You have no marketing outside of that or begging EVS to promote your sorry books. Loads of people enjoy my books. Bitch, where? Where? You got 2,259 backers here. You got 415 backers there. You got 1,658 backers here. And you got 326 here. This is your latest campaign that has 326 backers. Where? Because it's funny how you didn't present receipts of anyone actually saying that they like your book. I'm sure they're out there. They're probably out there. Who knows? I don't know. But you presented 0 receipts to back that one up. Who's enjoying your books because you've sold to less than 5K backers? More teary-eyed cries about Ethan and playground insults instead of being able to make a single point refuting what I said. Okay, you said stories that bring people back is good business. People kept coming back. There have been repeat customers. What the heck are you talking about? You said you have good marketing. No, you market yourself as an absolute a-hole all the time. You've literally marketed yourself recently as an a-hole. Why do all you clowns always have a product to sell, yet you act like a-holes and you act like people don't remember? You said people enjoy your books. I said where? With your less than 5K backers? I've literally refuted everything you said. This is why your fandom isn't fun. I don't care about you. You're not a fan of nothing. You're a fan of being an a-hole. You just want to be an a-hole to everyone that doesn't accept your garbage opinions. Or your opinions that you have, I should say. People would think your opinions are garbage. Because you're a garbage human being. That's why I told you your mother should have swallowed you. You're all too mad having to buy bad books again. Your opinion. Congratulations, you have one that you got from your frog daddy because you are a flip-flopping weirdo. And defend bad decisions and lies to customers in order to win at nothing. Are you winning new customers? Are you winning, son? Are you winning new potential customers? No, you're not. Because I see people in my comments all the time talking about being glad they didn't back you or buy your books. Or people that have backed you have said they will no longer back you because you're just a big whiny baby about everything. I said I literally refuted everything you stated, you clown. You claim to have more business sense. You don't. You claim to have better books. You don't. You claim to have better marketing. You don't. You cried about bad business decisions. You claim people enjoy your stuff. They clearly don't. You bring up the campaigns decreasing all the time, but when I point out your campaigns are down, you either deflect or you claim they are different IPs. Clearly your IQ is below room temperature. It's absolutely amazing that you will sit there and say all this garbage about other people, yet when I respond back to you, And you talk about, oh, I have insults. You not realize calling me a name that has nothing to do with me, that literally means nothing, is a insult? Stupid? Did you not realize that before you actually said that? Clearly you did it because, again, you have below room temperature IQ, and you clearly haven't figured out that your marketing, quote unquote, isn't real marketing. You're marketing yourself as an absolute a-hole trying to sit up there and sell books. I don't understand why all you clowns like you, all the clowns like you, sit up there and act as if I have zero reach, right? You guys say I'm a woke out, yet I have people commenting all the time about all the products that they're no longer purchasing from you clowns. Because you're not good individuals. You don't respect potential customers. You don't respect anything. You don't respect other people who have different opinions, or you don't respect other people who have a different opinion of a different fandom than you do. You sit up here and you trash talk somebody else's fandom constantly, but you want to talk about how the Ripperverse fandom is bad. Meanwhile, literally all you do, for the most part, is trash a fandom that people like all the time. Because you're not getting that same support. So you have to lash out like a big baby because you're not getting the same type of support. And it's sad. It's absolutely sad. That's what you're doing. Rather than spending your time promoting your book and doing all that, you're spending more time crying to other people, crying about other fandoms that you're not even a part of. It's like the SJW crybabies who are crying about females not being part of the certain class or race of character in Warhammer 40k. And they're not even part of the fandom that they're crying about. So get the heck out of here with your garbage self and your garbage life. And go find a life. And go touch some grass. And go find some salvation in your life. Rather than being a crybaby all the time. Both you and Tiso, Spencer. Bunch of crybaby back bitches. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, and returning viewers. If you do like this video, hit that like button, comment below if you feel about all this, subscribe for more content, hit the bell for notifications, set the bell to all, that way you'll get a notification anytime I post a new video or live stream, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.